It was in my my senior year seminar, um, of peace and violence in religion, where we were reading an essay by Dr. Tink Tinker. And I absolutely fell in love with his writing, and I decided I that was the one essay that I looked in the back of the book and I said, "Where is this professor from? Where can I find this person?" And it said Iliff School of Theology in Denver, Colorado, um, which is already a beautiful place to be. So I made a move without even having been accepted to Iliff. I moved from Iowa to Colorado just because I wanted to live here because it's so beautiful. And I visited campus and had a great conversation with Reverend Daniel. And he actually told me in our first meeting that Dr. Tink Tinker was retiring. But I had such a great time with him, and we bonded on things outside of religion, and he seemed to really validate my belief system and my social justice oriented values, and he was the one who really encouraged me to pursue the social justice and ethics program because originally I thought theological studies. But through that conversation, even though Dr. Tink Tinker was no longer a professor on campus, I still made the decision to come to Iliff because of my positive campus visit, my experience with the students. They were all so welcoming. And because of the class that I got to sit in on, which was with Dr. Vile, which was incredibly intimidating, but I was still really excited. Now that I've graduated from my social justice and ethics program, I'm still staying in education, and I knew that as soon as I began the program. I knew I wanted to pursue my PhD because I love the classroom setting. And the reason why I loved it so much was largely because of the environment at Iliff and why I chose to pursue my degree at Iliff, which is because of the diversity in the faculty, the wide representation, and the way that I felt largely supported by the faculty of color and by my affinity community at Iliff. Um, and so now I'm remaining within higher academia. I'm pursuing my PhD in the joint program with Iliff and the University of Denver. And I'm mostly interested in post colonial theory and liberation theology and Latinx feminism.